So barely was even Jesus's ministry finished at the time, there were already arising social groups that were very antichrist and opposing of God. And as we're living in today's generation, it's not by chance that we are coming across many social groups that are specifically going against what the Bible speaks is an abomination. For example, pro-choices. It's a nice name to give people who believe in killing the fetus. I mean, for me, anything that's growing is living. So anyway, that's another subject. But just wanted to let you know, the arising of lawlessness at work, the opposing of God's laws of nature. It's always been on the rise, and it's not. There's nothing new under the sun. Anyway, so in the dream, I went to attempt to sit with these people, among these people in front of the stage, just to see, okay, who is this new leader who is to come? Something in me kind of knew there is something off and wrongs. This is not good news for me as it came. And in this dream, I could find no place to sit. You see, it was a situation whereby I had no choice but to watch. So in the time when this new man, this new leader, new world leader comes, it will be all over the media. And it's likely to be something that's going to be praised by the majority. He will be embraced by a lot of people. He will appear to solve world issues. I wouldn't be surprised if he was even able to end the hunger in Yemen, do things like this. But here's one thing that you have to know. A lot of the time, the person with a solution to the problem can be the person who created the problem. Because in order to understand how to solve a situation that is hard to solve by many, you have to understand what the situation is. And a lot of the time, the person with the solution to a problem can be the person who created the problem. Just wanted to put that out there. That's my thoughts on this. And it does raise a question about the coronavirus, but anyway, that's for another video. Getting back to my dream. Yeah, so he a lot of people are hopefully waiting for this man, hoping that he would solve a lot of present day issues in the world. So he will appeal to a lot of people. And as I went to try and sit with these people, 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14 came to me, and it says, do not be unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship has righteousness with lawlessness, and what communion has light with darkness, and what accord has Christ with Belial, or what part has a believer with an unbeliever, and what agreement has the temple of God with idols? For you are the temple of the living God. So in this dream, it's like I couldn't sit with these people. I tried to, but it felt like I was about to, how do I put this nicely? I felt like I was about to sit in mud. I'm just going to be honest, in the dream. And I was like, God, I was still walking with the Holy Spirit, but in the dream, Jesus made known to me, don't go with these people. What they're waiting for is not what they think it is, but watch from afar. So I did. That verse was 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14 to 16, by the way. So, next thing I did is I went to watch amongst the audience. Now, by this time, the place was so dark. I was outside. It was daytime, but the sky was black. It sounds very melodramatic, but I feel like God uses a lot of symbolism in dreams, and you will find that if you ever come to know the Bible, you will find God uses a lot of symbolism. So it will be daytime, but the times will be dark. Times are already dark, but it's like times will be very, very dark, as the Bible predicted before the return of Jesus. So I saw one Christian friend amongst the audience, and I was happy to see her. I know this girl in real life. However, unlike me, she was actually sitting amongst the people of the many social groups, waiting to see this man of lawlessness. And what happened is that everyone was encouraged to take a pill, every person in the audience, to take the pill. Sounds strange, but this is what the dream was. Every person was encouraged to take a pill, and every person, the masses amongst the audience, took it. Every person in every social group took it. And when I look, one thing that broke my heart is when I saw my Christian friend, she took the pill. Something in this dream kind of made known to me, don't take that pill. Don't take it. And I honestly believe it is symbolic. It is, a pill, it represents something that is medical. It represents a medicine, something that is meant to cure something. And for me, this connects a lot with what's been going on today. I mean, this whole virus issue, predictions of a second wave, and also the planning of a vaccine. Listen, people, be careful before you're taking vaccines. You need to know what it is. The Bible has a lot to say about today, and if you've never read the Bible, I encourage you to read it. I encourage you so much, because it says my people are perishing for a lack of knowledge. My people are ending up in hell for a lack of information about God. So anyway, everyone took it, and when I saw my friend take it, the verse that came to me is I don't remember the actual numbers. This one is also in 2 Thessalonians. Let me just see very quickly. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, 1 to 3.